Normal. How do we define that word? How do we set the line between what is normal and what is not? As a guy who's been in the graveyard shift for almost 8 years, me and my colleagues would often refer to people working in the morning as normal. Because that's how it's always been since the dawn of mankind. But when you live or chose to live a very specific kind of lifestyle, the normal almost always has a different meaning. In this episode, we will tackle how we spend our day, what are the challenges, the difficulties, and everything in between in a life of a fighter. So without further ado, here we go. It's the early hours of the morning. This is what I usually do just after waking up. Before I look at my phone, before anything, I meditate. Trying to tap into or communicate with the essence of this very existence. The Creator, the one above all, God. Some call it Zen moment, clearing the mind, praying, but whatever you may call it, apart from sleeping, this is that one moment of the day that I have the most peace in me. At the same time, 2 cities away, Jomar just woke up. He usually prepares breakfast, or as cool people say it, be fast. Anyway, after that, Jomar hits the shower and goes straight to work. See, Jomar is one of the quote-unquote normal people. He works in the morning, chills in the afternoon, and sleeps at night. Something that I've been wanting but can't seem to have because of obvious reasons. After getting out of bed, I freshen up and prepare coffee. Recently, I went back to intermittent fasting, or IF, for almost a month now. And I've lost about more or less 8 pounds. It's not yet my window time for eating, so I drink black coffee. No sugar, no cream, just black coffee. Cinnamon and nutmeg. I call this Merry Christmas coffee. Yeah, Merry Christmas coffee. Because it smells like that Christmas candle from my aunt. Right now I'm cooking pork chop. I make my own rub and batter from scratch because why not? Food made with love always tastes better. At least that's what I believe in. After cooking, I went to the groceries to get stuff to put in the fridge. Intermittent fasting is hard for the first few days. I've been doing it on and off since 2018. It's even harder if you don't have something to do to pass the time, like an activity or sleeping or anything that will take your thoughts away from food and eating. I train in a fasted state because it boosts the fat burning, or also known as ketosis. I can only eat vegetables, eggs, meat, and anything with good fat. Sounds familiar? Yes. Keto-based diet. I did keto before going into IF, and I can say the transition was smooth. See, the secret in dieting is not in any one type of diet. Most of us, including me before, do not even know what the meaning of the word diet. Usually, if you ask somebody what it means, they will tell you to eat less, or skip meals, or remove some stuff from what you eat. Those are partly correct, but really, the word diet simply means what you eat. If you only eat meat, then you're on a carnivore diet. Pescatarian for fish eaters. Vegetarians for veggies. If you mostly eat sweet, then that's called I wanna have diabetes diet. If you're like me and love salty food, that's called I want kidney stones diet.
What's up, Doc?
I'm not a nutritionist or a doctor, by the way, but I've somehow gained knowledge via experience from myself and or via other people I've been with. It's noontime and it's time for Jomar to hit the gym. Or for now, since he stays at his office, he goes to his quarters and do some exercise. As for me, since where I stay has a gym, I train at the gym. I used to have a 16 kilogram kettlebell. I named him KB Nightshade. Yes, I gave him a fancy name. Yep, there's the lad. Training alone is really a matter of self-discipline and commitment. We can always make up reasons why we can't do something. But at the end of the day, if you fail to train, or if you can't drop the chocolate bar, or stop going to that fast food restaurant, you're not only failing, but also lying to yourself. Doing something is always better than doing nothing at all. In the words of Firas Sahabi, quote, I am a big believer in never being sore. You should train, and the next day, you should wake up feeling good. Volume over intensity. Close quote. This is the most common mistake we made when we decide to work out or start a new diet plan. We often kill ourselves on our first day at the gym and probably do a crash diet, which more often than not would lead you or us to just quitting. I for one was guilty at this at some point. But then I did what most people who has access to the internet do, or should do. Research, articles, videos, etc. Anything and anyone that's reliable, credible, and has numbers to show you. Stick to the facts. Don't do anything just because a bro says it worked for him, or it's the new in thing to do, or the fad thing to do. I spend a significant amount of time finding out what works for me, and 90% of that time is application, observation, and conclusion. And most of all, you need consistency. You can't expect results in 3 days. Well, I can and I did, but the point is, commit to yourself. If you need help, please do not hesitate to reach out to our Facebook page, Hustling Fighters. Links down below in the description. We will extend whatever help we can give you. Don't worry, we don't bite. Wink. We hope you enjoy this video and thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay healthy, and keep pulling the veil.